Number two, the second thing about a river is that it lives by giving its water downstream to others. So the river doesn't keep the water to itself like a reservoir. It flows and it passes on the blessing down the river. And so from the Allegheny River, from that little beginning out of the rock, the water flows, and believe it or not, hundreds of thousands of Western PA people get their drinking water from the Allegheny River. So rivers live to flow and to give life to others down the road. And so Christians, do you let the Spirit flow out of you to minister life to others? The people in Israel would understand this analogy very well, because here's the country of Israel. They basically, now they call them seas. In reality, they're two lakes, okay? But they call it the Sea of Galilee and the Dead Sea. But you understand they're just big lakes. And you'll see there's a country, they don't have too many lakes, right? They got two of them. And they have a river, the Jordan River, that connects those two. But let me explain something to you. So the Jordan River, in essence, starts, the water collects into the Jordan River and flows into the Sea of Galilee, feeds the Sea of Galilee. And then after the water goes through the Sea of Galilee, it then continues into the Jordan River and flows down, giving life along the way, until it hits the Dead Sea. Oh, by the way, these two lakes are the lowest lakes in the whole world. And does anyone know which one is lower? The Sea of Galilee or the Dead Sea? Yeah, I gave it away, right? Because the Jordan River flows from the Sea of Galilee to the Dead Sea. When it hits the Dead Sea, and this is why the Dead Sea is a lot larger, it doesn't go anywhere. There is no river out of the Dead Sea. And it's just large because the water just hangs out there until it evaporates back up into the atmosphere. Now, the Sea of Galilee, the water comes in and the water goes out. It understands this principle. And so in the Sea of Galilee, there is life galore. There's fish. That's why the disciples and people, they fish, and there's seaweed? Whatever, plants in the water. There's life in that water, teeming with life. And because the water is flowing, it's always fresh and reviving and goes down the river. But the Dead Sea, because it doesn't flow, over thousands of years, it just keeps collecting the salt and the minerals and everything that the water evaporates off, and it leaves the salt and the minerals behind. It should be but anyway, I think it's 7 times saltier than the ocean. So that's why you can't, I know technically you might think you can't drown in the Dead Sea. If you go there, you're kind of floating. But I understand that if you don't watch it, you can flip around on your stomach, and then you have a hard time getting off your stomach. So someone connected to the church told me that they were floating in the Dead Sea, and they flipped around, and they took a gulp of the water of the Dead Sea, and they were sick for the next 4 days, couldn't do anything. Now I know why they call it the Dead Sea, by the way. Okay? So Christians, which one are you? Are you the Sea of Galilee? The Spirit comes into your life and you let the Spirit go out to be a blessing to others? Or do you dam it up and you just keep locks, we call it. Allegheny, someone told me there's 9 locks. Do you keep it to yourself and you become a Dead Sea?